Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, this video was brought to you by Manscaped. Lawnmower 3.0 in the background, you know the vibes, leading the way in cutting edge technology, helping men groom themselves and be their best selves. You know what I'm saying? Listen, go to manscaped.com, use code Brunson for 20% off and free shipping. And that free shipping, we did that for you. Hurt season hat still available. Listen, man, I want to thank you all, man, for all the birthday wishes and stuff like that, man. I had a really good birthday weekend, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife, shout out to my sister, man. They really made sure I enjoyed myself. I'm not a person that like to go out like that. That really ain't my thing. But when I step out, I'm definitely going to enjoy myself. And they made sure that happens. So, shout out to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing for my birthday from none of y'all. If you ain't got your hurt season hat, just go grab your hurt season hat, man. Listen, man, what's going on with the 12th pick? What's really good with this 12th pick right now? It's a lot of speculation that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be making a move on draft day. And it kind of looks like that because we have some older people, some older veterans, you know what I'm saying, on the books. We have just the need to get younger and to get fresher and to get dudes that just mesh with the new coaches that we got. Listen, man, Nick Sirianni is different from Doug Peterson. He's absolutely different. And Doug Peterson showed us how different he was without Frank Wright. Frank Wright and Doug Peterson was different. It was a different play call. It was different. Doug Peterson without Frank Wright, without playing to the strengths of the team, turned out to just not be a really, really good coach. You know what I'm saying? When he didn't have Frank Wright and he didn't implement the same principles that Frank Wright implemented. Now, it's looking more and more to me like the key factor was Frank Wright. Now, I'm not saying Doug Peterson was a bad coach, but listen, man, everybody that Frank Wright touched ended up doing good. That's what it's looking like, because now Frank Wright's offensive coordinator, Nick Sirianni, ended up getting the head coaching job, ironically with the Philadelphia Eagles. So, listen, man, this 12th pick, man, it's crazy because you have the leverage and you have the capital to make something happen. Zach Ertz is undoubtedly the Philadelphia Eagles' best asset right now on draft day if you're going to try to throw a player in for a package and make something happen. Zach Ertz is he's a high value guy still. And I don't think that there's any tight ends in this draft class that's going to be able to have 100 catch season. I just don't see it. I don't see it. A lot of these tight ends aren't volume guys. The one tight end that everybody is thinking is going to be the best tight end in this draft, and Kyle Pitts. Nobody really talks about the second best tight end. It's only Kyle Pitts when you're talking tight end draft class in this year's draft, which means that Zach Ertz is even more valuable for us, especially for a team that's, on the brink of trying to get to a Super Bowl and just don't have that marquee guy at tight end. Zach Ertz will fit really, really well for a team like that. I'm really, really starting to believe that Kyle Pitts will slip down. So if the Philadelphia Eagles are trying to, put a package together for Kyle Pitts, I think that would be a mistake because Kyle Pitts very well likely could be there at 12. Very well likely could be there at 12. If it's a team that's definitely going to take Kyle Pitts before 12, then that's a definite candidate for the Philadelphia Eagles, to move into their position, you know what I'm saying, and give up Zach Ertz. Now, you got to ask yourself a question like this. Who do you value more at the tight end position? Do you value Zach Ertz's last year with the Philadelphia Eagles? Yes, it comes at a price tag of about $12 million, a little over $12 million a year. Or do you value a young guy who's going to have to figure it out and learn his way? Now, you guys already know that I am pro for Zach Ertz finishing out his last season with the Philadelphia Eagles and going on to get that comp pick. I'm pro for it. You know what I mean? I think you'll get a motivated Zach Ertz. I think you'll get a Zach Ertz that's destined to prove, a lot of people wrong. Probably the old coaching staff. He's destined to prove that it was more of the coaching staff last year than him. I think you'll get a motivated guy who will be an ultimate security blanket for a quarterback that we absolutely need to succeed. We need Jalen Hurts to succeed. No matter how much guys want him to not succeed, it just puts us in the running for a miserable season if he doesn't succeed. So we absolutely need Jalen Hurts to succeed. Zach Ertz helps Jalen Hurts succeed. Zach Ertz helps Jalen Hurts more than Kyle Pitts helps Jalen Hurts. This is the facts of the matter. Zach Ertz is proven. Jalen Hurts is a unicorn. We know what he can do really, really well, but is he going to be able to do those things really, really well at the next level? Is he? I don't know. Nobody knows. But you know what Zach Ertz brings to the table. You just know. So if the Philadelphia Eagles are going to put in the package for Zach Ertz, I would assume that it would be to move up to get a guy like Kyle Pitts, because Nick Sirianni is used to having multiple tight ends put in work. He's just used to it. You know what I'm saying? What's the guy named in Indianapolis? Mo Ali Cox at one point last season, and I think he came in. It's a former basketball player at VCU. I think he came in like the third tight end on the roster. End up being one of the best guys, in yards per catch on the team at the tight end spot. So Nick Sirianni knows a thing or two about, a tight end room. He knows how important a tight end room is. We forgot that. We didn't target tight ends. We didn't put any value on tight ends. When Zach Ertz went down, we ran with Richard Rodgers, who was really good. So yeah, it was next man up in a sense, but we were more trying to stretch the field with Carson Wentz's arm a lot. It was a combination of Carson Wentz trying to do too much and the play call and the plays just calling for too much at a time and not running the ball. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Eagles, moving up in this draft with this 12th spot, putting the package together for Zach Ertz. It don't even have to be in the first round. So we could stay put at 12, obviously, and then we could put a package of Zach Ertz together for the second round and move back into the first round. You know what I mean? With the 37th pick plus Zach Ertz, that probably gets you in the first round. You never know. I would assume that you don't even need an additional pick. Zach Ertz in the 37th pick probably gets you back in the first round. Especially being as though this draft class in terms of tight ends just not good. I guarantee you on draft day, the 37th pick plus Zach Ertz gets you back in the first round, because Zach Ertz is that good of a tight end in the National Football League. So we're not going to act like that's not the case either. Now, I got to talk about Kyle Pitts since we're talking about tight ends. I just don't see Kyle Pitts' game translating with a lot of teams at the top of this draft. So I think a lot of teams are going to pass on Kyle Pitts. I just don't see it translating. Now, the Colts pick later in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be a great pick I think he'll be a great pick for the Colts. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he's going to be around. I think that he'll be a great pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? At 12, I think he'll be a great pick for the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe, but that's not what the Dallas Cowboys need. And I think he'll be a decent pick for the New York Giants. Everybody else that they're saying he's supposed to go to, like the Dolphins, I don't think he's going to work out there. I don't. Because Tua is just, Tua is Tua to me. You know what I'm saying? He could work out with the Falcons because Matt Ryan gets the ball around. He spreads the ball around. But a lot of these teams, I don't think it's just going to work out with Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts needs to be with a team that's going to, emphasize a tight end in the passing game. How effective do you expect Kyle Pitts to be, you know what I'm saying, with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley? Now, Julio Jones does miss some games. So does Calvin Ridley. Maybe if he could stay healthy and play all 16 games, you're gonna get something out of it. But you know what I mean? It's a big maybe. Same thing goes for the Dallas Cowboys. There's only one football on the field. I think that teams like the Philadelphia Eagles and teams like the Indianapolis Colts absolutely use tight ends in the game plan more than a lot of these other teams who are clamoring over Kyle Pitts. So if you're drafting a tight end this high in this year's draft, then this tight end got to be a guy that's already a potential Pro Bowler already. It makes no sense to draft a tight end with the fourth or the fifth or the whatever pick, and he turns out to be average. He would be a bust. A lot of people are saying he's a generational talent. I'm not looking for this dude in his rookie year to have 450 receiving yards, 33 catches. That's not a generational talent. So you already wasted a year. You can go get that off of somebody off the free agent list for real. You can. If Kyle Pitts goes in the top 10, Kyle Pitts needs to be a guy from his position that's going to get close to 1,000 yards. He got to be. It's the tight end position. A lot of people don't value that position that high in the draft, which is why I believe Kyle Pitts will slip. I'm not going to say Kyle Pitts is going to be a bust. I just think he's going to slip further down into the draft because other teams have better needs, which makes me believe that the Philadelphia Eagles shouldn't be trading up for Kyle Pitts. If you're going to be getting rid of Zach Ertz, you know what I'm saying? I think the best thing to do is to do it with the 37th pick, put a package together, the 37th pick, Zach Ertz, get me back to like the 28th pick or something like that. Get me back in there, bro. And I think you could do it that way, and you can make a splash at 12 and late in the first round. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.